Hello everyone, welcome to the Learner's Den. This video is basically dedicated to make the students exam ready for the upcoming term 1 CBSE exam. So without wasting any further time, let's start. Today we will understand the term 1 pattern of the CBSE minutely. This video will consist of the activity schedule, the marking, how to mark responses, OMR sheet, how to mark answers in the OMR sheet correctly, and important points to note. Starting with the activity schedule, the entry inside the examination center by the candidate should be between 9:45 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. So they have kept a window of at least 1 hour to make sure the candidates are seated in their respective seats allotted to them. The start of entry uh, by candidates in the examination rooms will take place from 10:30 to 10:45 a.m. So you are requested to reach your centers before 10:30 a.m. And the last entry in the examination center will be at 10:45 a.m. Moving on, the checking of admit cards by the assistant superintendents will take place from 10:45 a.m. to 11 a.m. It will be followed by the announcement to ensure that candidates have occupied the correct seats. They have mentioned or written the question paper code and they are not in a position of any barred items. Barred items basically means items which are not allowed inside the examination room. Then there will be the opening of packets of the question paper in examination room between 11 to 11:10 a.m. and distribution of the same to the candidates, including the reading time from 11:10 to 11:30 a.m. During the reading time, candidates are only supposed to read the questions and not make any kind of markings in the question paper. Next, we come to the examination further. The examination will start at 11:30 a.m. That is the time when you can start writing in your OMR sheets and marking the answers. And as the exam starts, the return of unused question paper and envelopes will also take place. Then the collection of question papers of absentee candidates in the examination room will be done by 11:30 a.m. and they will be sealed and returned to the center superintendent. The closing of examination room doors will be 10 minutes before the examination is over, so as to not allow any candidate to leave the examination center till the papers are, the OMR sheets are collected, they are counted, and they are made, it is made sure that everyone has submitted the OMR sheet. Then the exam will conclude as per the time allotted in the question paper, because different subjects have different times, and extra time will be given to CWSN candidates who have mentioned this already in their registration. No extra time will be allotted to any other candidates apart from the CWSN candidates. Then collection of OMR sheets will take place in the room by 1 p.m. Marking responses. Moving on. We have to use, the candidates need to use only blue or black ballpoint pen to be used for filling the OMR sheet and darkening the circle. Please note they have mentioned ballpoint pen because otherwise the gel pens or ink pens, they tend to dirty the question paper with any drop of water or liquid as such. So to avoid that, the CBSE has mentioned using ballpoint pens. Then use of pencil will fall under unfair means. So please refrain from using pencils to mark in your OMR sheet because it will not be considered proper. Leaving any circle blank by the student will also fall under unfair means, or it will be considered that the student has not attempted the question and no marks will be awarded for the same. Candidates are required to read the entire question very carefully and not make assumptions reading the first or second line of the question only. And then you decide upon the answer after going through all the four options. And only then, when you have read the question, understood it carefully, only then you are supposed to darken the correct circle in the OMR sheet. Once you are absolutely sure about the answer, you need to write the correct option in the blank box, which is marked with a star mark. You will get to see it in the further slides. This is the first part of your OMR sheet. This is how it looks like. So again, it has mentioned in the OMR sheet that you have to use blue or black ballpoint pen only. You will be mentioning your roll number in digits and words. You don't have to worry because it will already be there in your admit card. All these information, day and date, center number, name, subject code, the subject name, your candidate's name, father's name, school code and name, all of these will already be mentioned in your hall ticket or your admit card. But please be very careful while filling this. Apart from this, you have to fill the question paper code, which you can see is given there. The question paper code needs to be filled. There have given some examples of wrong or correct ways and markings as follows. We are going to get back to that. This is the second part and the most important part of the OMR sheet. This is where you record your responses. Now, if you see, there are two columns which has the serial number from 1 to 60. That is the total number of questions. The first column under question number, you have the numbers written from 1 to 15, if I'm looking at the first column. And again, there's a hashtag given and the numbers are repeated. It is very clearly mentioned that in the boxes which are given and the column which is marked with a star, there you are supposed to write down whichever correct option you have selected. And in the other column, which has a hashtag, there for that column will be used to darken the circle if a particular question is not attempted. Suppose out of 5, if you have to do any 3 questions, you do not attempt 2 questions, then those 2 questions which you do not attempt, you can mark that question number in the hashtag column. Let's see further to get more clarity. OMR sheet, the third part, this is right after you put your signature. That should be it. After that, you are not supposed to do anything. The last part will be the candidate's signature in running hand. The rest of the part will be filled by the coordinator, evaluator, invigilator, observer, but not by the candidate. It is for official use only. The candidate is not supposed to make any marking whatsoever in that part of the OMR sheet. Let's move further. How to mark answers in the OMR sheet. So for the first question, you see I have darkened option B and I have written it in the star column, which was marked with a star. The second question I have not attempted. In that, I have marked it in the hashtag column. I have just darkened the circle question number 2 in the hashtag column. Now, few things you have to keep in mind that the first 4 circles are to mark the correct answer. The adjacent box is to write the correct response. So you will have to both mark the response and also write it in the adjacent box. Please do not feel that you can do either of them. You will have to do both. You will have to mark it and you will have to write the response. The last circle is to be darkened for the question which are not attempted. Only then you will darken the extreme right side circle. That is the one which is marked with a hashtag. Now, if you see in question number 3, I have marked C option C, and I have written B. In cases like these, answers written in the box will be considered final and marks will be given based on the same. So if you feel that you have marked a question, marked an answer incorrectly, please try to write the correct answer in the box. Do not overwrite, do not put a cross with a pen or a pencil or do anything else in the OMR sheet apart from darkening the correct response and uh, writing the response in the star mark boxes. Okay. Then important points that you need to notice. First, you will have to be very careful and neat in filling the OMR sheet. Refrain from using pencils or crossing out incorrect responses. A separate sheet will be provided for rough work, so please do not write anything extra in the OMR sheet. And a flying squad will be appointed by CBSE, which can pay sudden and unannounced visits to the school to check for any unfair activity. So please refrain from using any unfair activity. And last but not the least, I wish you all the very best for your exams. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Happy learning.